start ever. Hey guys, welcome back to Boxmining channel. This is a video I've been looking really forward to make, and that is our airdrop tier list. So we're all the way in April now, and boy, airdrops have been pretty good the last few months.
Actually, airdrops have been really crazy, and I've noticed, because we've been doing this very often, we've learned a lot. There's certainly a very big change in terms of the meta of crypto airdrops. I think the ins and outs and dynamics, where the value is really at.
Free money hunters. That's what we're here for. Free money. And you know how these airdrops work, right? So what are airdrops? Airdrops are free cryptocurrencies given to community members. They're dropped on the community, and they're really for projects to reward people who are loyal to them. But because people are constantly trying to pretend to be loyal users, these airdrops are getting a little bit harder. But the key here is that the amount of money being dropped to users constantly is increasing, especially right now. I feel like crypto's going to go like this. A lot of these projects are launching soon, and they need their communities, which is also why they're very generous. I see that they can very generously, start rewarding their community members. So what we have done here is we have a list here of, this is actually over 30 projects that we've all looked at, and we're going to rank them in terms of how important they are.
Yeah, and also I want to add that, okay, maybe some of you guys might notice this looks a little bit different from our other tier list. Like, why don't you see Celestia or Dimension? Those are assets that you hold or stake to qualify for other airdrops. In this video, we're going to be talking about projects that haven't launched a token yet. All right, so.
So maybe what we should do is we can do different types of videos, like coins that you should stake. And then another type of video is like coins that are airdropping soon, and you should really look at their campaign. You should really start working for them. And then that's when things are gonna go. All right. So without further ado, we'll start moving on the list. S will represent the ones that you should spend the most amount of time on, not financial advice on, but just time researching and getting to know them. We have videos covering this on the Boxmining channel, and of course Boxmining Plus. So if you just Google search Boxmining, the little plus sign there. It's a free channel that you can watch basically on here. And then there's a lot of airdrops and there's a lot of them. So just like look for the logos, look for them, and that will give you a lot of these are live. So look for these logos there. And this is basically a way to rank these logos in order. And that makes a lot of sense for us. All right, so without further ado, of course, everything here is our personal opinions, not financial advice. And let's get started ranking. All right, cool. Let's go.
Yeah, do play that.
Yeah, Spybit is a top. Play the
Bro.
All
yes,
right.
sir. We're back.
We're back.
Okay.
I should have a bucket of water because I do have a slight cough that is really nasty. So if I have a coughing fit, Ron will have to take over.
Yeah.
So. All right.
Okay, so first is Blast. Where do you want to rank this, Michael? What did you say? First impressions.
So Blast has had a strong airdrop campaign, and they really need as many users as possible in their ecosystem. Their ecosystem is already growing. So I will put this. So the airdrop size is going to be huge, but we're a little bit late to the race already. So now that we're in April, the Blast network is, the Blast ecosystem, the machinery is already starting to move. So I feel like it's not early, it's later, which is why very likely I'm going to put them into B or A tier. They're still very good. The project's very famous, but the problem is it's a little bit late to the game. So I think B for Blast makes sense.
Yeah,
makes sense. It's a good way to start. I'm not dissing Blast by any means. I feel like this is going to be a huge network. There's a lot to do there. But that being said,
but yeah, if you've been following us though since December,
we've been asking you to do Blast, right? Like the longer you stake and the longer you move on Blast, and the more you participate in that ecosystem, the better it is.
Yeah.
All right. So
in terms of token launch and the airdrop, it's very likely to be in May because that is in line with their Blast Gold and the Blast points campaign that they're doing. So they're also airdropping Blast Gold points to projects building on Blast. And if you're using those protocols, and there's like a ton of them, right? Then they're also going to be giving their Blast airdrops to the users on top of the ones that you're already qualifying for.
Because the mainnet's already live, so now I think it's the projects that are building on Blast that are going to be good. So I still think it's worth playing. That's why it's like in B in terms of Blast itself, but the ecosystem, I would say probably if you're looking at ecosystem, I'll probably push it up A to S tier.
Yeah.
For there, that's.
Yeah, and plus, like, I think when it comes to maximizing the Blast airdrop, is all comes down to activities, because a lot of the protocols have points-based system as well. So this doesn't cater to the people with large capital or size. So yes, tons of transactions might require a lot of gas, but still, it's smart resource management, and it really just rewards the ones who are very active on the Blast. There's a lot on Blast. I think some of them are even like gambling.
Gambling fine. There we go. All right, next one, Mantra DAO.
Mantra DAO, I would say S tier, because we are well positioned right now to capture a lot of the value. So 50 million Ohm tokens are going to be allocated to the Hongbai incentivized testnet, which is, the campaign itself is live now. The testnet that is live for the user end will be live on April 16, so 5 days from now. And I mean, if you've seen, Mantra has been pumping like crazy.
Yeah, they've been moving up. So they're already listed on Binance, which is one of the reasons why we'll put them up on the list. Because like, hey, Binance is it's a gold at this point.
Yeah.
So their new testnet's up. Our new video is up about how to play around with the Hongbai testnet. So yeah, I guess 8-figure airdrop coming our way very soon. And I just want to say, guys, welcome back, or we should welcome ourselves back. Long time no stream, guys. We are stream more. It's just that for us, it took it's been super busy, lots of conferences.
Yeah.
So I'm going to Dubai next week as well for Token 2049. So if you guys want to meet up there, I'll be amazing. And I want to show you guys what's there too. I do have a ticket so I can show you guys what's inside. That conference is sold out to the max. It's crazy.
Yeah.
So anyways, let's continue on, but let's go there. Like this next one, Orderly.
So Orderly Network is, I would say, around A tier, because this is a very critical infrastructure as well for a lot of DeFi apps that are EVM compatible. The valuation's also public. It's worth around, I think, at least 8 figures to 100, to 9 figures. But in terms of the airdrop itself, I think it is a little bit too late. So actually, I'll downgrade it.
You downgrade too late?
To C tier.
Wow, that was a big down. Wow, that was a savage. That was a knife cut, Orderly, straight cut down. It's late. It's late, guys. Late.
But they had a lot of Galaxy quests, and if you had minted those oats, because this airdrop it targets traders, on-chain traders, because they're partnered with WooFi, they're partnered with LogX, which is also in this list right here. If you've been actively trading on-chain on those dexes, on the Arbitrum chain, Optimism chain, a lot of these EVM layer 2s, then you'd rack up a decent size of airdrop, I'd say, for Orderly. But I don't know right now. I think there's no public information which tier 1 exchange will be listing them, or if there's going to be a tier 1 at all. And that's,
but Binance seems to favor any infrastructure play.
Exactly.
I feel like that's the recent trend. I did not expect ETHI to list on Binance. Actually, I did not expect that. It was like one guy called Mike doing this, and I was like, okay, cool, good job, Mike. But I didn't expect him to be Binance level good job. So. You know, this market really surprises us.
Yeah, hence the shift in airdrop meta right now is whenever you're doing an airdrop and you get listed on Binance, it's big. It's definitely big. Something you want to keep an eye on. And I think at this point, I'd say I was wrong, because before I wouldn't really focus on Ethereum-based plays or.
But now you're like, okay, I like the Binance.
Exactly.
I like the Binance. I don't mind. All right, EigenLayer is the biggest. Yeah. Restaking narrative. Billions of dollars cannot be wrong at this point. They have billions of dollars worth of ETH staked on their platform. Every single restaking platform is paying like tribute to that. And I mean, ETHI got listed on Binance by just being a protocol that can get onto EigenLayer natively. So think about that. So that's how big EigenLayer is itself. It's a little bit late in the game. All right, I would say that's a little bit late in the game, but the ecosystem around that is very strong. I was initially gonna put it into B, but I would say it's a solid A to S still.
I think it's S plus in terms of value.
Okay, yeah, but it's late, man. Like
Okay,
if you were to play in December, you'll get like 6 times the number of points, right? Because now I think they're gonna launch soon.
Okay,
they're prepping towards launch.
Yeah, because EtherFi already launched, so
yes. EtherFi already launched. They want to take some of that thunder.
Yeah.
So we know that these guys will launch very soon.
I'd say A tier then. I'd say
A tier, and then, I mean, you can combo that right with whatever. Like, I'll put this here. I'll move this up here because you can combo that with the Manta one. So Manta, the restaking paradigm. Like the way to play EigenLayer now is like to play it in conjunction with something. So like, let's say for example, you want to do the Manta renew paradigm. Like you can stake it and then renew paradigm. And then you can basically get triple tier, quadruple yield, right?
Yeah, because they have staking pools that reward EigenLayer points. Yeah, ZeroLand is also there as well that gives EigenLayer points as well.
Right, so let's just throw all these here. Like they're all kind of related. They're all EigenLayer points plus something. So I think why not, right? And Eigen's gonna be big. EigenLayer is gonna be massive. Like EFI was like crazy for me. I was
happy.
I was happy. I was happy. Yep. All right, Berachain.
So Berachain, I'd say A tier. I'd give it S, but I think
it's hard. You have to jump through many hoops.
Yeah, but in terms of valuation, this is promising. Hack VC, publicly announced.
They're cocky AF.
They're very cocky.
They're very cocky.
And they have every right to be.
They have every right to be. They're very cocky, but very likely they're gonna make you jump through extra hoops again because of just how much money is involved.
Yeah.
But this is likely to be top tier listed. Like it's gonna be it's gonna be popping. It's gonna be fun.
And what I'm afraid of for Berachain is that right now it's still testnet phase. I think when the mainnet launches, if they're going to be doing an airdrop and they don't consider testnet users as part of that criteria, then that's going to be disappointing. Because right now they're gearing up towards mainnet launch, and a lot of the projects are not doing. They're not incentivizing testnet usages. That's what I noticed for Berachain. Decreased activity as well. So we will see. All right.
Yeah, people say no Go. That's right. Go swap.
Oh yeah.
Go network.
Go network.
It's almost too dumb for this.
Wait.
All right, there we go.
There we
go. All right.
Go.
All right. Which one do you want to tackle next?
Let's do Go.
Let's do Go. Go is in their game mode. So depending on the game, I'm been farming Go. All right. So I actually can you see my farm here? Yeah, you can see my farm here. All right. So I got Manta stake. I got Stone staked. I'm doxing myself here.
That's 24 ETH.
I got Floki staked. So it's a very stake heavy.
Yeah.
It's a very stake heavy play. So if you have funds, if you have the coins, I went for it. So my logic here was that I don't want to stake Floki anywhere else. I'm getting 27%, and I know that Go is sexy, so I stake Go. I staked Floki on Go, right? And then also I put my Stone here, I put my Manta here, so it's an opportunity play.
Yeah.
So that's why I would say solid A, solid B. Like it's fun. It's fun. It allows me to put a lot of tokens where I don't have anywhere else to put them.
Yeah, might as well earn some yields on it.
Yeah. Exactly. All right. Okay. Cool. Next.
This one is Babylon.
Babylon. So... I was thinking Babylon, but it's a C, so I'm like, is it Cabalon? You know. But yes, Babylon.
So we've done the node guide for Babylon. Remember, Michael?
Yeah, but you're gonna get shafted, very likely.
I think it should be...
Wait, before you do it, say your reasons. I have one thing to add to it.
Okay. I want to put it at A tier, but I think it should be B tier. Simply because, yet again, I think the same approach with Berachain, as most of these big chains, that is, if their valuation is getting too high, I think they're because it's not set in stone if they're doing their airdrop, right? Like there's always going to be a team talking about how are they going to allocate airdrop rewards. And I think the more money is on board, they want to reward the bigger whales. Like that's no lie. So
And there's a lot of Bitcoin whales. So it's kind of funny. So I went to the Chinese events,
Yeah.
right? So Web3 Festival, the Chinese events, man, Babylon is hot as fuck there. Like
Yeah.
Babylon.
They were
like,
talking about it.
They were talking about it. And lots of miners involved, right? Anything to do with Bitcoin in Asia, it pops,
Yeah.
right? Because there's like huge amounts of interest on anything that's on Bitcoin and Bitcoin miners. Like the Bitcoin miners are crazy. They'll throw 20,000 Bitcoin as if it's like
20,000 Bitcoin.
Yeah, because like they probably mined it at $10, right? So yeah, let me throw some here, let me throw some here, let it go, let it go, let it go. So it's pretty intense. So I would say solid. I will agree with your B, just because they're not gonna they're also trying, they're probably reward the miners more.
Yeah.
The people with large amounts of assets more than anyone else. So this is very likely, yet again, going to list on big exchanges like Binance or whatnot.
Yeah.
So
As a user who did the testnet staking and got the Pioneer badge NFT, which is it has only 100,000 available, and I think the rewards for that will be good, but it's definitely not going to be as good as the Bitcoin whales, because at the end of the day, Babylon is a BTC staking narrative.
But I think like BTC staking, man, like dude, Chinese only want to touch BTC right now. It's like an entirely different ecosystem. They only want to touch BTC. So
even if it's meme coins.
So if you're in a BTC, if you want to join in that narrative, this will be like full on S tier for you.
Yeah.
But for us, it's like, we're not BTC whales, or like I could be.
You are.
I could be. I don't want to touch my BTC. I'm so scared. Like if I touch my BTC, I think I would have played. I would put this in S tier. If I deploy that and I can mine with it, then I will put that in S tier. So maybe I'll put that as pending. Okay. All right. Is that LayerZero next?
Yeah, that's LayerZero. So for LayerZero, let's see. I think it's gonna be S tier. I'd say S tier.
Okay.
I'd say S tier.
Still S tier. You're still farming this.
Yeah, because a lot of chains use LayerZero technology to send messages across. So I think as long as you interact with those chains, you're a part of the ecosystem of LayerZero. In terms of allocation, I am not sure, but you can definitely check your on-chain history with interacting with LayerZero, like we did with, what's that website called again?
The AI one.
The pilot.
The airdrop pilot.
NFT pilot.
NFT pilot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. That was a good one. Okay.
And plus also with the recent success of Wormhole, I mean, even though right now it's trending down, LayerZero is very similar to that. So, yeah.
Okay. This one.
Lingo coin.
Oh yeah, Lingo is pretty good.
Yeah.
I think it's like easy to do tasks. It's fast. Easy. Not hard.
Yeah, so Lingo is
not much required.
Yeah, and also it's a RWA narrative. So it gamifies the RWA process. So they have an airdrop campaign that is going on right now. Yeah, it's definitely easy to do as well because it's just social quests and a bunch of other on-chain tasks that you have to do for Lingo.
Lingo. What's this one?
This is ZKLink.
Man, I can't recognize logos. What's wrong with me? What is wrong with me today? When the logos are on the website, they're fine. I cannot, like, dude, I put money into this. Like,
yeah, you're.
I'm invested. I've also done a lot of their tasks, but I'm blinded today. I am terrified, mortified, petrified by you. All right, where would you put it?
For ZKLink, I did not play around with ZKLink
Right,
itself.
let me refresh ZKLink. Let me see what I did for them.
Aggregated rollup.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. So a good comparison for this would be Dimension. I'm a lot more familiar with Dimension. So ZK-Link would be, I think, the EVM counterpart to Dimension of the Cosmos ecosystem. This is right up your alley, Michael.
Okay, here's my take. I really like the tech. They are like way smarter than everyone else I've talked to.
Really?
Yeah, for reals. Their tasks are not as easy. So even though I want to put them high, I'll put them at a B tier right now.
I think it's very back end heavy for ZKLink.
They're very smart people, but they're not marketing people.
Yeah.
But I'll still give them benefit of doubt. I think they need people to win in this war. The ZK war is gonna be big because the ZK narrative itself, everything's ZK, right? ZK sync, ZK swap, ZK whatever. This narrative is huge. They eventually need to give away enough funds and to make sure that community gets rich. Right. So that's what they need.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, I'm not going to put them in S tier yet because I feel like it's unclear. But I will definitely do it. I'll definitely put this as a priority to do. I should have a feedback point as well. People are like Manta, really? Because the reason why Manta is because Manta, they have the quadruple airdrop, right?
Yeah.
And renew paradigm.
A lot.
So,
more than quadruple.
Half my funds are deployed on Pendo for farming the living crap out of this project. The other half is on Manta Renew Paradigm.
Yeah.
So, go figure. I actually feel like Manta is easier to play with than Ethereum if you're going for cheaper transactions.
Yep.
But if you want if you want native Ethereum, go on Pendo.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah, because Manta is playing with the meta right now. Restaking is definitely a big narrative. So that's why we put Manta at A, because it works in conjunction with EigenLayer, Renzo, Pendle,
yes.
ETHFi, a lot of those big Ethereum restaking where billions of dollars are pooled together to earn yields.
Well, Manta works with Manta. Sorry, that's just sorry to interrupt. I'm sorry. Pendo works with Arbitrum very well. Manta is like it was working on their kind of layer 2 narrative.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can still get into those triple airdrops. Right. Cool. LayerZero will have an airdrop, very likely.
Yeah,
our guess is they need the community to work, and we're saying basically community. You guys are value right now, right? If you guys can go in and help your community or whatnot, they're very willing to give airdrops. I think this is this generation's or 2024's thought process, right? So that's why they're giving away thousands of dollars per user, and it's just really, really good rewards.
Yeah, it's just like Wormhole, basically.
Yeah,
yeah,
pretty much. Easy that mainnet launched.
So for EC, their mainnet is live right now. So it's a RWA play. What they're doing is
auto A.
Yeah. Good in the long run. Yeah, basically EC is a gamified liquidity solution. They're backed by Animoca Brands. So they're also gamifying this process of onboarding real-world assets on-chain. So definitely some institutional interest there. Yeah, and their airdrop campaign right now is live. I haven't played with it yet, so I'll definitely check it out.
Next one.
That's for sure. So this one is Elixir. I told you about it.
Oh, damn. Elixir was hard to play with, though. Okay, it's going to be huge. I'm going to put it at a solid B. All right, it's going to go there with Blast. I think it's going to make good funds. But fuck, is soy hard to use. I know you're going to put an S. Sorry. I know you're going to put this on S.
It's definitely S for me. Simply because I'm drawing comparison with Athena Labs a couple of weeks ago. And the airdrop was really good.
You would.
Athena Labs, yeah. And Michael faded on it. I told him about it. He was like...
I looked at it. I'm like, I don't have any ETH to deploy anymore.
Yeah, you did say
I'm out of ETH.
Yeah.
I was like, all my ETH is on EigenLayer. It's all on ETHFi. I was all there.
I would say Athena Labs is the beta play to EigenLayer, so you're still the real winner here. You're gonna be capturing a lot of value when EigenLayer comes out. But for Elixir, it's okay. We can put it in B tier. I think it's fair.
No, it's A. Let's just put an S. Put an S.
Put an S.
People, you made the video. I think you like it.
Yeah.
I will not fade on this. I will not fade on anything Ron says anymore.
Yeah.
So I respect your S push.
Yeah.
I respect your S push. It's okay. All good.
Because initially when I started airdrop hunting, I'm just extracting value, right? I just want to get the money and then get out. But when you really see what these projects are doing and what their vision is for the future, you kind of understand, okay, is there an incentive for me to keep my airdrop instead of cashing it out to stable coins, right? So I think Elixir will be a very important play because it is a liquidity infrastructure for order book exchanges. So if you are a protocol looking to
And so 800 mil already.
800 mil
blocked already.
valuation,
There
which
you
is
go.
insane. That's
There you go.
3 times more.
We
than if you-
always said that basically 500 mil is like a big barrier people can't cross. But if they cross it to 800 mil valuation, that's like they're going to shoot for the bees.
Exactly.
Right. So next one.
Next one is, what is that? Oh, it's MarginFi. I think that is MarginFi. I'm
That's how many airdrops we done. MarginFi.
Yeah.
Alright,
Oh wait, no, this is Margin X.
Margin X.
Ah,
Hello world.
Margin X.
18K followers. Okay, C tier.
So
Alright.
So, yeah, so Margin X social fi airdrop. So I did the video about the Pundi X one, I think. And wait a minute, it's Margin X. Yeah, I'd say C tier as well. C tier as well.
Alright, we like Zach.
You like Stack?
No, Zach's from Pundi. Okay, what's this?
Plena Finance.
Oh, Plano. Oh yeah.
Plena Finance.
Easy tasks.
Easy task to do. Very generous allocation, just for doing Galaxy quests. But I think if you're gonna be distributing to hundreds of thousands of people, I don't expect like life-changing money. But
Life-changing money or wife-changing money?
life-changing money.
I would say easy task. It's up here. These two.
Yeah.
Like very highly rated.
I think
A. I think A.
You think A?
Galaxy quests are easy, but you have to do a lot of them. So time.
Yeah, and to maximize the rewards, you need to swap on the Plena wallet. So yeah, they're trying to get you to swap 50 times every day.
That makes it sound good. You should. Well, every day. Okay.
Every day until April 30.
Okay.
Yeah.
Linea still here.
Linea
Still not giving airdrops yet.
still not giving.
Still
airdrops.
here.
Yeah.
It's still here. It's like the one of the only coins that's like still around.
I think S tier, easily S tier.
No way. Still.
Yeah, I am kind of fading on it, but I know it's S tier by value because it's consensus. It's literally consensus, and the anti-Sybil mechanisms that they've employed is just very annoying, right? I mean, we met people at the events, right? And some of them told me about Linea Park. I was surprised that millionaires are doing Linea Park airdrops. And they're like, fuck that. I gave up at week 2. There's like too much shit to do. I need to verify KYC.
That's why it's like either either S or B. It doesn't even belong in A. So either you like that shit and you want to go for S, or you're gonna go for B because you don't like that shit. Like some people don't want to do KYC.
Yeah.
Right? So if you don't mind doing a KYC, it's S. If you do mind doing KYC for a freaking airdrop, it's gonna land in B.
What say you?
Let's put an S for now.
Put it this way.
Get benefit of the doubt. Like I do know that our list is getting like I do see that our list is getting a little bit like of inflation. Like there's more S's here than D's. No one's at D tier. So maybe like next time we're gonna get an S plus tier. We'll do an S plus tier.
S plus tier.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe we don't even need a D tier.
Yeah. Maybe that's the next way to do it. Okay. Scroll.
Scroll. So Vitalik is playing with Scroll too. So what say you?
It's been too long, bro. Like how long do you want to make me work for?
Scroll will be after ZK Sync, and ZK Sync is rumored to be this month, I think. Valuation super high. It's billions.
Because I don't want to fill in A. Look at how many people are in A. Just this.
Then we need to.
The mana curve is wrong. The mana curve is wrong.
curve is wrong. Let's put Berachain at D tier. Let's put Berachain at D tier.
B for Bera.
D.
Why?
D.
Why? What's wrong with Berachain? No way.
Okay, B.
Now it looks a little bit. Okay, Webacy. Webacy seems boring.
Webacy is. I'm biased because I like their airdrop. It's a passive play, but yeah, in terms of value, I think it would be at D.
Okay. Smolders?
Mode Network, another Ethereum layer 2. Very similar tech to Blast.
C tier.
But very active airdrops as well. The dApps itself are doing their own token airdrop. So if you've been interacting with Mode, you'd know Ionic Kim Exchange are also doing their airdrop. So it's like killing two birds with one stone. With
Okay,
so,
I like that B tier
yeah.
or B tier or okay here. This one. Let's move faster. We gotta move faster.
Okay.
It's been 30
It's been
minutes
half an
already.
hour. Tier lists are fun, dude. So,
But I'm chugging water because I'm gonna cough up something soon. So I have to. I'm like constantly chugging water, so I'm don't go into a coughing fit. We gotta move on faster, bro.
okay, so this one is log X. It's
Sounds nerdy.
one of the trading platforms on a lot of EVM layer 2s. So they're also in collaboration with Orderly Network. So whatever the tier list they're gonna be on will be, I think, one tier below Orderly Network, I would say. Order Book Exchange. I think C tier. C tier.
Okay, we need to in C.
C tier because a lot of I'd say it's too late now to maximize. They're still in the midst of their airdrops. So even now, if you have been active with it, you still passively get log X points every week based on your on-chain transactions, the history of your on-chain.
It's worth doing though.
Yeah.
Is it on which chain is it on?
A lot of ETH layer 2s.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I use on Arbitrum and Optimism.
Okay, this one is something that I completely missed out on, so I feel like I should play around with this at the very least. So just for me, personally, it's in C, but I'm definitely playing around with it still.
Yeah.
All right.
Next, Tyco. So
It's still here.
Tyco
Dude, we
is
wrote
still
articles
here.
on this for like a year. All right, throw him in D.
Throw him in D.
Throw him in D. Yeah, it's been a year. Our article on that's like, dude, that was when you were a writer.
Yeah, 2 years ago.
Oh, yeah,
2 years ago.
yeah. This is
But
still.
it's the big infrastructure, so. But I think personally, I did not do much for Tyco. I think it's very back end heavy as well.
I think it's gonna be a lot of money. We're gonna regret it, but at the same time, we wrote an article on it like years ago. Right? I mean,
It's not even there anymore.
it's jail. It's you're in D jail. You're in naughty jail.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
This one's throw one for sure.
Which one?
This one.
This is Monad. So Monad, I haven't been playing around with it, but it's been on
All
my
the Chinese
watch
were
list.
like they were
Right?
jizzing. They were jizzing when they're talking about Monad.
Monad, right?
Yeah, they were
Yeah.
jizzing. But yet again, I'll put them a B. Okay, because it's probably not easy to get an airdrop.
From Monad. Yeah, it's very back end heavy. That's for sure.
Wait,
yeah.
not to diss Chinese here, but I don't think Chinese are as generous when it comes to airdrops.
Yeah. They're not. They're cheap. They're cheap.
Sorry, I'm just dying of a copy fit right now. Sorry,
It's all good. You good?
it's very dry.
Okay, I'll take over.
Sorry, you have to take over for a second. Sorry,
Okay.
it's like really like this cough.
Yeah, but for Monad, I definitely I need to look into it like ASAP. Because last month their DevNet went live. I think a lot of back end activities as well. Not very user friendly. That's why I've been like avoiding it, but I know that I should be paying more attention to it. So valuation is also pretty high, I'd say, for Monad.
And a lot of Chinese projects are very likely to get on Binance.
Yeah.
You know,
That's
Chinese whale money is
Yup.
big. Like, dude, these guys are saying, "Oh, Monad, like, oh, I just dropped in some ETH easily," and like, like, cause like a lot of the. So I went to an event where a lot of the miners are there, and it's like there's like spiritual fish, Senri, and all those like fish pool operators and whatever the fuck, and they take a 3% rake. Sorry, a lot of mining stuff back in the day, right?
Yeah.
So they're rich AF. They
Yeah.
don't care.
Okay, next one is Eclipse. Same with Monad. I did not pay attention to this, but it's also on my watch list. This is
So D for we forgot.
D for we forgot.
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. But this is basically, it's an SVM. It's a Solana virtual machine as an execution environment.
Well, that's what's actually SVM.
Yeah.
Actually.
Exactly.
Okay. ZK Sync.
ZK Sync. Where's Scroll? I say I put it as Scroll. If we're being realistic.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The B
No.
for the B for bread and butter.
Yeah.
That's good.
No further introduction required for ZK Sync. We talked about it for 2 years.
So our tier list. I mean, I would say you should do everything above a B. All right. Like B is so important that like B is already strongly recommend don't fade. In fact, like even C, I wouldn't fade on C.
I wouldn't even fade on D.
I wouldn't. And free money, dude, bro. Every waking second, you should be like, yo, I need to get one of these things, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, this is T protocol. So it's confirmed now that T protocol is built on Base. So
Base is hot.
Yep, Base is hot. And testnet airdrop campaign confirmed. I told you guys about it already since January. So if you are a developer, you can even earn more airdrops from this. But they said even if you're a user, we'll still reward you. So very generous.
Burnt is hot.
Yeah.
The team is cocky AF.
Really?
Yeah, really cocky. I will put them as S tier if it wasn't for the fact that it's a little bit late. They're close to launch, but I think if you can get in, and it's gonna be like sexy. AF.
Yeah. Still, testnet task. Mint as many NFTs as you can. Also, we talked about this since January. But yeah, I mean, if you've been racking up a lot of the NFTs, Michael is dying right now.
I told you I can't talk that long.
It's okay. Yeah, then you should be set. Especially if you're an ambassador for Zion Burnt. If you're level 7 or above. Yeah.
Let's speed through this.
Okay, next one, Camino Finance. This is borrowing and lending on Solana. So that's what I meant to put MarginFi instead of MarginX. I put the wrong logo.
Alright.
But Camino Finance, I think it's gonna be C. Value-wise, I'd say B. But a little bit quiet right now on Solana's end. I know some of you guys might disagree with me on this, but yeah. I think right now you can see how many points you get, or how many tokens that you can get on Camino Finance.
Li Gang Zhou says ZK Sync should be placed in D. Ouch. Ouch, I see some hate. Alright, what's this shit? Just finish the rest. I can't even talk right now.
Milky Way.
That's we did this like
Celestia Liquid Staking. Hey, we have them in our office.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, alright. I can't
S tier.
No way near.
B.
Solid B.
Solid B.
Solid B.
So this is Hyperlane. This would be the next wormhole and the next LayerZero. Also very high value.
A tier.
A tier.
Right.
That's for sure.
And last one, Beeple.
Beeple, what do you say, Michael?
I mean, they launched guaranteed money, but at the same time, like there's a lot to do every day. So
it's just sending messages.
like A tier.
A tier. Yeah.
We're done, guys. Sorry. I'm trying everything. This is the Thai candy. I'm trying it out like this. I'm trying this to stop my cough. I'm trying to drink a lot of water, dude. I started off with 1 liter of water. I'm down to the end now. So yeah. Do you want to lower ZK Sync now? I do agree. Like ZK Sync overfarmed.
Let's see.
But then ZK is so hot.
Yeah.
That's why solid B. But okay, I'll drop it 1. Due to public opinion, we'll drop it 1.
ZK Tech is definitely there. But in terms of hype, right?
Bounce. Yeah.
There's so many other that are overshadowing ZK. What about Bounce Bit?
Bounce Bit sounds good. I actually haven't played with it. I promised to play with it because it was one of the projects that was really hot at the event I went to. So I will put them at A tier, but I haven't touched it yet.
Very similar to.
But in terms of hype, they were like, you know, call me maybe.
The Chinese like it.
The Chinese like it. You know, it's all about the Chinese. Well, not all about the Chinese, but you know.
It's all about the Chinese.
I'll probably put them 8. Okay, that's it for guys. I cannot talk anymore. I'm dying.
My God.
I'm dying.
Your voice
Bye.
is giving up.
Please, just end it, Ron.
You know what to do. Smash up the like button and subscribe to the channel. Oh my God, Michael's dying. Look, I'm gonna zoom in on his face.